Hello, everypony, Artelisiana here. Link to my Divinity Art in the description below and also for my Patreon if you like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. Also, it's going to contain spoilers from the new episode from My Little Pony called Maud's Gift. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. It's on Dailymotion. So yeah, if you want to stay, then don't click away. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So the episode is very nice and calm episode, actually with more Pie, Rarity and Pinkie Pie. Actually, I was very surprised about this dynamic in the start, and I was like, how is this going to work? But yeah, I really do love actually Rarity later on in the episode where she does the Pinkie Pie stuff. But let's start with the start. It all starts with, Rarity trying to find a location for her boutique in Manhattan, and, Pinkie Pie and Maud Pie meeting for a psst. So that is like where the sisters meet and, give each other gifts and stuff like that. Almost like a birthday or other celebration in the family. And she does this with all of her sisters. But this episode, it's Maud. I really do hope that we're going to see more of Pinkie Pie's family, the other sisters, her mom and dad and stuff like that later on. So, but the premise is that Pinkie Pie is going to find the best gift ever for Maud Pie because Maud always, ups her with her gifts. And the short end of the story is that she partners with her party cannon for a rock pouch for Maud Pie. And I must admit, this actually made me a little bit, tearful or unhappy. It was like, I was not satisfied with the trade-off, and I knew that she was going to get her party cannon back, but in the same way, I really did think it was a great gesture from, Pinkie Pie to offer up her most prized possessions. And in a way, I feel that I could recognize myself in Pinkie Pie at that point. I will not say what I have given away, but yeah, I really do feel like one that should understand her was actually Rarity. But she gets very surprised that she have done this, and she actually tells Maud Pie. I don't believe it was on purpose, but I just feel like she did it because she, couldn't keep it in the secret that, Pinkie Pie gave away something so cherished to her for something for her, for Maud, that is. But Maud won't take it and try to give it back. At first, the pony that have the party cannon won't, pardon with it. But after Rarity does something that's very, very funny with Maud Pie is like telling him, oh, look at the fire in her eyes and her clenched jaw and stuff like that. I was like laughing. I was like, what? She is lifeless. Come on, she doesn't have fire in her eyes and stuff like that. But he actually falls for it and trade back again. So that's great. And I also like the fact that Maud knows where Pinkie Pie's party cannon is or stuff is. So I'm guessing that they always know where each other is. The Pie family always know, stuff like that. Because, Pinkie Pie have the Pinkie sense and Maud have the Maud sense. So I'm guessing that the other Pies has a sense as well. But this episode also made me think about who is going to meet with Fluttershy's brother. And I'm actually hoping that it's Applejack that is going to meet Fluttershy's brother and fall in love and stuff like that. and bring him back, and then, you know, Rarity is going to try to, I don't know, win him over or stuff like that, but he's like, well, no, and stuff like that. But it's only my own hopes for the future episodes. It could also be one of the other ponies. I don't believe that it's going to be Twilight because she already have Flash. But yeah, Rarity, I would say no. She have to wait a little bit more for her romantic, intervention or stuff like that. And Pinkie Pie, I don't feel like she's ready yet for a relationship. The only one I can think about is Fluttershy and Applejack, but it's Fluttershy's brother, so yeah, I'm keeping my hopes up for Applejack, and I really do love this episode. It made me think about, you know, the old times when you were young and stuff like that, and you played with your sibling. In my case, I have a brother, so it was very fun and very cute episode. I also like the place that Rarity finds, but I don't know about her and her boutiques. I'm getting a little bit, I will not say bored of the boutiques, but I would really like to have some more, you know, stuff with her in Ponyville, some more Rarity backstory instead of her finding new places and stuff like that. We haven't seen anything to Rarity's parents, and we don't know a lot about, you know, the background stories actually on any of the main six, just from, you know, the where they got the cutie marks and stuff like that. We know that Applejack came home to the farm, and we know that Rarity got her cutie mark with that play and stuff like that. But we haven't seen the whole story. We haven't seen what happened after, you know, they gotten their cutie marks. We haven't seen what happened before, you know, they gotten their cutie marks, how their lives were, and how their lives are going to be. But that is actually all that I have to say today. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And that's actually all. Yeah, okay, bye.